Hello, I'm back on site. Um, I don't know how good this audio is going to be because it's a little bit windy, but I'm definitely back in Australia. Um, what was I going to say? I don't know. I'm not in a cyclone anymore. I think I did have a video of when I first got back to Fremantle. Um, just walking around the house, we ended up did a few little house project things and just hung out with the dogs. We went and collected some Cab Sav grapes from a vineyard just I think technically in Margaret River, which I realized is actually close to Wanneroo where I first was living when I got to the Perth area. And we're sort of processing those, and the boys, there was a lot of people came to help, so I ended up grinding some almonds for future Italian biscuit usage, and helped to process some capsicum slash bell peppers for, I don't know, some sort of Italian lunch that they were going to make, but I didn't stick around for that because I had to come to the airport to come here. What else? So there's going to be wine in a couple months. I'm back here at my room. I don't know, I couldn't open my lock, so I had to cut it off. So I'm just going to unload my locker. Yeah. Luckily, because I took last swing off, I left a bunch of stuff in this inside locker, which is actually a bit more ideal. I'm really hoping I can convince them to let me stay in this room next time I'm back, and then that way I can be here 3 times in a row, and then I won't have to keep moving my stuff because now I have a key lock for this locker. But yeah. Anyway, if I do have to move, I'll just move everything to the outside locker, but it's just annoying because I have some food stuff. Yeah, so all that cereal and random stuff. I've got coffee in that. I've also been taking this stuff, which you can actually add to coffee. It says right on there. See the coffee cup? Which makes it really easy to get the fiber stuff in my daily routine. I also have chocolate in here, but I don't know. This chocolate was like, I've had it for a long time and it's sort of meh. So that's why I haven't eaten it all, but I also have some chocolate from New Zealand, which is going to be precious, and I really don't want to leave it outside. It'll just melt. But there is a good chance I'll eat it all, or I'll just take it with me if I have to move. This is the best one. Whenever you go to the shops, it's the first one to be out of stock. So a lot of the times, I got my mom one, and then every time we went to the shop, we were looking for it, and it was always not there. So we'd usually end up getting hazelnut or almond or something, which is still good. Whitaker's, obviously, is very good chocolate. What else? I really need to wash my hair. It's all full of sea water and little bits of seaweed, and it looks like a rat's nest. It's turned into one giant dreadlock in the last like 24 hours because I haven't brushed it. So I'm probably just gonna have a shower. I'm going to get all the stuff out of that locker, set up my bed. I mean, my bed is made obviously, but I have like a mattress protector in there. So yeah, I guess one of the really important managers was put in my room when I was away. So they cleaned it really well. I was like, whoa, weird. I think they even cleaned the filter on my AC unit because it just smells so much better. So I'm actually really glad about that. Yeah, I didn't pack as much as I normally do. I won't be back into my normal place in Perth until the 18th of April. So this swing should be more or less normal. Then I'm gonna have my brother stay in the Perth area. We're gonna drive down to Margaret River. And then when I come back, it's gonna be shut down, which means there's probably gonna be an extra 300 people on site. Lots of chaos, lots of random schedule changes at the last minute. So that's going to be very special. Um, and yeah, so I have a feeling I will not be able to stay in this room next time. So I'll probably just have to move everything to the outside locker, which is fine because now I have this lock with the key on it, which is like so much easier than having the stupid combo lock because it just gets sticky and then it stops working and whatever. Anyway, I've got to unpack. My room is pristine. I don't normally do a video the first day that I arrive before I put my crap everywhere. In the next 40 minutes, all these shelves will be full of all my things because I usually just unpack everything in my bag so that, yeah, for the next few weeks I don't have to look for stuff, and then it's just sort of the weekend before I go, start to pack everything up. And that's, yeah, back into the swing of things. New Zealand was really good. I think I already mentioned that in my last video. And it was good to go back to Perth for a few days, chill out, more or less somewhat get back into the time zone here, which is actually significantly different. I think it's like 5 or 6 hours difference. It kind of works in my favor because I'm already really tired and it's not even 8 o'clock yet. So hopefully I'll just unpack a bit, go to sleep, wake up super early as I have been since I got back to Australia, and yeah, get right into it. So that's, I think, all the updates. The end of March, the 27th to the 3rd of April, I'm going to be in Shoalwater. I went to the Penguin Island. I think I mentioned that. Or maybe I didn't mention that. I don't have any videos because I didn't bring my phone. We walked across the sandbar to get there, and I didn't want my phone to get wet. It probably would have been fine. I did have a dry bag, and then the other girls that I went with ended up using it for their phones, and I was sort of like, yeah, I guess I could have brought my phone, but also if for some reason the dry bag or whatever. Anyway, I didn't want to risk it. So I don't have any videos, but while I'm there in a month's time, I will probably take videos of the area. It's basically Rockingham. It's an area of Rockingham, which is like an hour south of where I am currently. So that should be cool. And then I'll work for another 2 weeks, and then I'll be back in my normal place in South Fremantle for that week off, and hopefully I'll just get a bunch of stuff done that I've been avoiding. I think maybe at that point, or maybe sooner, I don't know. I got them to print out the papers to renew my passport, but then I never filled them out, and now I don't remember where I put them. So I've got a bunch of stuff in my place in Fremantle in a couple bags, but it's all sort of like getting less and less organized because I'm not really haven't really been staying there for like over a month, and I won't be there for another month, so by the time I get there. Anyway, it's turning into a long ranting video. I've got stuff to do, and 14 days of 12-hour work days ahead of me, so I better get going, get myself organized, and I will keep you updated. Possibly not until I'm off again in 2 weeks. But anyway, hope you're doing well. I will catch up with you next time. Peace.